Assalamu alaikum sir, this is Nurullah Mustafa before you, and my ID is 151265756. Today I will present how to apply to study in Australia. As a migration lawyer, I will suggest the students in my presentation about how to apply to study in Australia. Deciding to study abroad is a big decision for the students. Beyond leaving your friends and family behind, you may also be challenged by thoughts of what and where you will study. Top universities, incredible nature, vibrant cities, and several oceans are just some of the reasons why many international students choose Australia to study. Studying abroad may be slightly daunting, but the reward in terms of education and personal development can also be huge. The diverse country has huge variety of opportunities for someone studying abroad. So international students have a wide variety of choice when it comes to studying in Australia. Australia is a home to 43 universities in total, with 40 Australian, 2 international, and 1 private university. It's a case of quality as well as quantity, with 6 Australian universities ranking in the international renowned top 100. As a migration lawyer, I'm suggesting the students in this presentation how to apply to study in Australia. There are specific formalities of application, so I am presenting those. So there are a number of steps one student must go through, including deciding the preferred course and institution, submitting application to the institution, receiving and accepting a letter of offer, receiving the student's electronic confirmation of enrollment, applying for the student visa. So these are the specific formalities first of all. So if one student doesn't get scholarship from the Australian government, he must have to pay for the study. So there is a range of entry requirements you will need to meet both for your institution application and your visa application. This can include academic requirements, English language requirements, evidence of funds to support your study, overseas students health cover. So now I would like to say what is a genuine temporary entrant, ZTE. Introduced in November 2011, the genuine temporary entrant requirement says that the visa application must be able to demonstrate a genuine intention to stay in Australia temporarily for the purpose of study, or to accompany a student to the department, so guardian, as a guardian, the decision makers is the Department of Home Affairs will consider the following factors in order to determine whether you meet the GT requirement. You may be asked to attend in interview your nearest Australian embassy or consulate. Some applicants will only need to fill in a visa application form. So there are some specific requirements for Australian students visa. When completing your online visa application form, you will need to provide evidence of the following according to the Australian student visa requirements. Academic requirements, there is no scope for undergraduate students from Bangladesh. Students can application for only the postgraduate and PhDs from Bangladesh. For getting admission in Australian university, one must have to achieve first class in undergraduate result. The application has to submit his all academic certificate. So on the other hand, the Bangladeshi students have to obtain at least a 6.5 in IELTS score with band score 6, and you will need to prove you can speak English to the required level. Evidence of funds to support your study. Which students are willing to study in Australia without scholarship, they must have to serve evidence of funds which will support to their study. So Australian visa documents are the documents. Department of Home Affairs website has document checklist feature that will provide you with a list of documents required for your specific circumstances. Typically, students must submit the following, and after that After you have assembled scanned your supporting documents, you will need to create an accounts and apply with the online immigration application system. So required documents for Bangladeshi students, so there is two part. In first part, you have to submit the visa fee at 24,900 taka, and a student visa application cover sheet, two application from 15/7 with three recent passport size color photographs, and completed details relatives form, one page statement of purpose if applicable, and photocopy of the offer letter, evidence of the IELTS score, and photocopies of the student's educational certificate, and other bank statement, photocopies of relevant financial statements, student visa application, financial guarantee. In part 2, passport of application and department dependents intending to travel. All original documents include IELTS score, offer letter, educational certificates, employment certificate, guardian of the students, show deposit of 50 lakh taka in bank and income tax of the money, any other original documents that you think are necessary to submit on the application. So actually I am showing you how to apply. So BFS, is three address from where you can apply from Bangladesh. BFS Dhaka office, which is located in Taj Kasalin apartment 3C, second floor, house W1, opposite Asia restaurant and in Gulshan. And second office is located in Chittagong, Chamber House, 4th floor, 38 Akrabad, Chittagong. And third is located in Sylhet, Garden Towers, 1st floor, Shah Jalal Bridge, Link Road. So the Australian visa application center in Bangladesh accepts application, collect visa application charge, and arrange interview for the students times at the Australian High Commission. So these are the actual process to apply in Australia and to apply for the Australian visa. If you truly enjoy your time studying in Australia, you may be tempted to stay on longer. Australian also offers a temporary graduate visa that allows some international students to stay in Australia and continue to work after they have graduated. International study in Australia offers a wide range of rewarding experience as well as the possibility of world class education. If you are thinking about studying abroad in Australia, this presentation will be very helpful for you. So this was all about my presentation today. So goodbye all.